Premier Football League new season kicking off this weekend with European League matches leaving the France with matches and fixtures. On that note, we say welcome to another exciting edition of Sports Trip. I am Olujimi Dare-Ogun. And so we begin with tennis, where Tatsis Osaka suffered a shocking systemic second round exit at the US Open with a thumping defeat by unseeded Dutchman by Botic van der Zandschulp. The Alcaraz now was bidding to become the third man in history after Rodlava, not forgetting Rafael Nadal to win the French Open, Wimbledon, and the US Open in the same calendar year. But the Spaniard never recovered from a shaky start after the world number 74, who thumped in by 6-1 to 6-1, 7-5, 6-4. For the highest ranked win of his career. The defeat, by the way, ends Alcaraz's 15-match winning run at the Grand Slam. Earlier world number one Jannik Sinner outclassed American Alex Mitchell-Sane 6-4, 6-love, 6-2 for the 50th win of his career. Australian Open champion is playing at tournament since it emerged. He had been cleared of any wrongdoing after twice testing positive for a banned substance earlier this year. Elsewhere, Russia 50 Danny Medvedev entertained the crowd at the Artwashi Stadium in a 6-3, 6-2, 7-6 win against Hungary's Fabian Marozsan. Quoting Marozsan, it says, "The match today, I felt like I was in an Italian restaurant. It was so noisy." Meanwhile, 7th seed Batalkas was knocked out in a 7-6, 6-1, 7-5 defeat by Australian Jordan Thompson. It is the 6th successive year the Polish now will be knocked out in the second round of the US Open. Another seed, Sonfeld, as also an American 16th seed now, Seb Korda, was beaten 6-4, 6-2, 6-4 by Czech Thomas Murak, who will play Belgium's David Goffin in the third round. There was also an upset for Frenchman at Field, the 24th seed, who was defeated 7-5, 6-7, 6-4, 6-4 by world number one, and for the 3, Gabriel Danilo, or Diallo rather, of Canada. But there was better luck for Australian third seed Alex Domino, who beat Finland's Otto Vitanen 7-6, 6-1 to set up a third round. 7-6, 6-1, 7-6, by the way, to set up a third round meeting with Britain's Danny Evans. American seed 14th seed now to make poor progress after Australian opponent Max Purcell retired in the third set when Paul was leading 7-5, 7-5, 6-love, 1-love. Let's talk the women's singles. Let's talk the painful exit of Naomi Osaka. Two-time champion Naomi Osaka said it feels like her heart dies every time she loses after a US Open comeback ended in a second round rather, by Caroline Muchova. Japan's Osaka, who won the title in 2018 and 2020, missed last year's tournament after giving birth to her daughter Shahai. 26-year-old claimed her first top 10 victory in over 4 years when she beat Jelena Ostapenko in the first round. However, she could not topple Czech Muchova but lost rather 6-3, 7-6 after scoring 3 set points in a decider. Well, Coach Nash says it feels a little rough because I do take these losses really personally. It's a dramatic word, but I feel like my heart dies every time I lose. Painful one. For Naomi Osaka, hopefully for Naomi Osaka, hopefully she bounced back stronger. For someone who says she feels her body, she feels she's no longer in her body every time she steps on the court, particularly after giving back to her daughter a year ago. By the way, Swiatek defeated Japanese qualifier Ena Shabara 6-love, 6-1 in 65 minutes. Former Wimbledon champion Nail Naribakina withdrew from our second round match against Francis Jessica Pochette because of injuries, handling the world number one, and for the 3, a walkover. Pochette, by the way, will face 2-time runner-up Karina Wozniacki after the Dane overcome injuries, struggles to beat a Mexico Renata Zazora 6-3, 6-4. Earlier, Italy's 50 Yassin Poileni progressed after Karina Pliskova retired in just 3 points into the second set encounter. The runner-up in 2016 was 30-15 down in the first game when she pulled off injury. Straight to Formula One. By the way, this weekend is the Italian Grand Prix, and it's another battle between London Norris and Max Verstappen. Let's let you know that Renault Motorsport employees will go on strike today, Friday, in protest of plan to end the company's Formula One engine program after next year. A statement from staff committee at the Renault Motorsport based in Virtual Charlton said near Paris now said the vast majority of the employees would refuse to work. A group of staff have also traveled to the Italian Grand Prix where they will stage a demonstration. Renault, which owns the Ipan team, started its Formula One program in 1977 when the company put engines in the sport. Has won championships with Williams, Benetton and Red Bull. It is widely expected that the company will abandon the Formula One engine project and from 2026 buys engines from Mercedes for the Ipan team instead. Employees at the Vivid Charlton or Chatelain rather will be moved to other motor projects. So the plans now is because the company don't have enough money, and also Renault's engine in the last couple of years have not been competitive on the grid. So the company have struggled ever since the introduction of the hybrid engine in 2014. Well, the most constant thing in life is change, and that is what we are seeing with the Renault team. However, the staff seems to be going at loggerhead with the team, saying no, you can't render us out of job just because you are moving away from not producing your own engine now to buying engine from teams like Mercedes. Painful one, but hey, let's see what happens in the Italian Grand Prix. What this means is that you might not be having the full support that you will have for the drivers in Ipan engine company rather compared to what you used to have before now. Now, ball on the home scene this weekend is only one fixture in the Nigerian Premier Football League, and that is Rangers against Elkanemi Warriors. By the way, Rangers are the title holders of the NPFL, while Elkanemi Warriors are the champions of the Federation Cup. Still on the home scene, Ademola Lookman has been included in Atalanta's squad for today's Serie A clash against champions Inter Milan. Lookman is yet to make an appearance for the Ladia in Serie A this season. The Nigerian international was asked to be left out of Atalanta's opening league fixtures at the season against Lecce after he was approached by French champions Paris Saint-Germain. The winger was also left out of the squad for their trip to Torino last weekend. The former Leicester City star joined teammates in training on Wednesday, and Lookman is expected to start game against Inter Milan from the bench. Atalanta, by the way, looking to record their first ever victory at the San Siro. Barely a minute to leave the studio. Let's take you know some of the fixtures going on or coming up this weekend in the English Premier League. Biggest of them all is on Sunday, the Super Sunday clash between Manchester United and Liverpool. It's the battle of Red Devil against Reds. Now the Reds, as you call them, at the Old Trafford. Newcastle United on Sunday also take on Tottenham Hotspur, while Arsenal tomorrow will take on Brighton. Not forgetting Manchester City away from home to West Ham United. Some selected game in the Spanish La Liga is Barcelona against Real Valladolid. Biggest of them all is Athletic Club against Atletico Madrid. Villarreal against Valencia. Villarreal away from home in that encounter. Real Madrid against Real Betis. By the way, Real Madrid yesterday played out a 1-1 draw against Las Palmas. Italian Serie A also have some interesting fixtures from Inter Milan against Atalanta today. Napoli against Parma tomorrow. Then we have Juventus against Roma come Sunday. Not forgetting AC Milan away from home against Lazio. German Bundesliga definitely not left out as defending champion or title holders. Now talking about Bayern Leverkusen, we will be playing against RB Leipzig, while Bayern Munich on Sunday we will be taking on Freiburg. Dortmund, by the way, away from home, we're playing against Werder Bremen. French Ligue 1 also have one interesting fixture we need to look out for, and that is Lille against Paris Saint-Germain come Sunday. Just before we go, let's let you know that Raheem Sterling could be on his way to Arsenal, with the Gunners considering the possibility of having the former Liverpool star in their squad. Let's not forget Raheem Sterling has been left out of the squad by Chelsea's Enzo Maresca and is free to join any club, not on a free now, but with some amount of money compared to what he would have gotten if he hadn't been left out of the squad. Also, the UEFA Champions League draw is out. Interesting fixtures. not the regular group stage now. We have 8 league phases or 8 teams, and they are going to be playing in league phase. What this means is that the top 8 of these teams will be qualifying into the round of 16, while the 9 to 24 will be playing in the playoffs, and then the 25 to 36 will be out of the competition. On that note, we say goodbye on the show. Thank you for being a part of the show. I will enjoy today of the show to 12:45. I'm Olujimi once again saying stay sporty, stay healthy.